Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of SJ Resolution 54, the President declaring a national emergency in order to deliver on a failed campaign promise is a gross misuse of power and sets a dangerous precedent. Not only is the President's fake national emergency unconstitutional, but he is choosing to undermine actual military readiness by diverting construction funding to the border wall. For instance, President Trump is targeting critical military projects, including a California Air National Guard flight simulator, which is intended to train C-130J pilots who put their lives on the line every day fighting wildfires, among many other of its missions. Based in Ventura County in my district with over 1,200 highly trained and talented National Guard personnel, the 146th Airlift Wing has been called up to respond to many of our nation's true national emergencies, including the Mendocino Complex fire and the Thomas fire, the largest fires ever recorded in California's history. The 146th Airlift Wing also responded to the Camp Fire, one of the deadliest and most destructive wildfires in U.S. history. Across the country, the 146th Airlift Wing has been a critical component of federal disaster response and humanitarian relief efforts, including in Puerto Rico in response to Hurricane Maria, in Florida in response to Hurricane Irma, and in Texas in response to Hurricane Harvey. Stealing the funds for this critical flight simulator will harm readiness and delay necessary training for our Air National Guard members who risk their lives to save the lives of others. The fact that President Trump is willing to undermine military readiness, California's firefighting capabilities, and our nation's emergency response efforts is unconscionable. We are talking about potential lives lost. I urge my colleagues to vote for SJ Resolution 54 and end this made-up crisis and fake emergency. What I'm talking about here today is a real emergency.